As soon as the signal dropped, I knew the war had started.
Got a job for you. Pack your bags.
It was a beacon of culture in that little country. Not just empleados. Late night TV, cartoons, news, and rumors.
The Civil War wraps up and somebody marches in, takes over the TV station. Somebody who represents the committee.
Some say it's a secret prison, others a bomb shelter. But I think there's something else down there. The committee coming in was just a psyop. Pomona's civil war never ended.
That little band of black gold hooligans. They took a lot of my men out in the attack.
Now it's hard fighting. Head-to-head, brute force. The TV station is total chaos and Brest controls the second floor.
I need someone to do a little digging. Investigate what's going on and tell me everything you can.
The area's about to be cordoned off.
It isn't easy making a living in the dark zone. You make some coin, but at what cost? It pays to have strong friends.
Get in, find them, and take them out.
Hey, I'm telling you, there's something under there. Let's know what it is.
I'm gonna find out what it is.
So, make your choice. No regrets, huh?
I didn't have much choice. At least I kept a roof over my head here. But food on the table.
Why are you here?
Take this. Lieutenant's orders.
Wolfden, we got the situation here. Something's up. I think we got trouble. Entrance cleared! Moving to the rendezvous!
Intruders! Through the main entrance! Go for backup now! Move the hallway! Let it be opposite! Good night! Down! Cover me! Suppressing fire! Hang in there! Reloading!
Bernard! Bernard! We're in that asshole!
Reloading! Target down!
Just do your fucking job! All units, move up! Eat shit! Get down! Keep moving! Quit playing with your food for fuck's sake! This is why I'm not taking you out. We're in position at the east entrance. The power's back. Need time to break in.
Emergency services are on the scene. Any unrelated...
Ayla, you said there's nobody here.
Mouth down, boys!
about to be cordoned off, as gas has started to leak.
Emergency services are on the scene. Any unrelated personnel are to leave immediately. The area is about to be cordoned off as gas has started to
As soon as the signal dropped, I knew the war had started.
Got a job for you. Pack your bags.
It was a beacon of culture in that little country. Not just employados. Late night TV, cartoons, news, and rumors.
The Civil War wraps up and somebody marches in, takes over the TV station. Somebody who represents the committee.
Some say it's a secret prison, others a bomb shelter. But I think there's something else down there. The committee coming in was just a psyop. Pomona's civil war never ended.
That little band of black gold hooligans. They took a lot of my men out in the attack.
Now it's hard fighting. Head-to-head, brute force. The TV station is total chaos and Bresk controls the second floor.
I need someone to do a little digging. Investigate what's going on and tell me everything you can.
The area is about to be cordoned off.
It isn't easy making a living in the dark zone. You make some coin, but at what cost? It pays to have strong friends.
Get in, find them, and take them out.
Hey, I'm telling you, there's something under there. Let's know what it is.
I'm gonna find out what it is.
So, make your choice. No regrets, huh?
I didn't have much choice. At least I kept a roof over my head here. But food on the table.
Why are you here?
Take this. Lieutenant's orders.
Wolfden, we got the situation here. Something's up. I think we got trouble. Entrance clear! Moving to the rendezvous!
Intruders! Through the main entrance! Go for backup now! Move the hallway! Let in the opposite! Grenade! Suppressing fire!
Hang in there!
Reloading!
Bernard! Bernard! We're in that asshole!
Reloading!
Target down! Just do your fucking job! All units, move up! Shit!
Get down!
Keep moving! Quit playing with your food for fuck's sake! This is why I never take you out.
We're in position at the east entrance. Power's back.
Need time to break in.
Emergency services are on the scene. Any unrelated
Ava, you
personnel-
said there's nobody here.
Now stop, boys! Cover me! Hold position!
I can't breathe!
Get to the second floor. The rest follow me. Off the first floor. We need reinforcements. Sir, we can't hold any longer.
The area is about to be cordoned off, as gas has started to leak.
Emergency services are on the scene. Any unrelated personnel are to be immediately. The area is about to be cordoned off as gas has started
What's good, everyone? My name is Hyperkind, and welcome back to another Golden Lions Legion Rivals event. Today, we have the Loot Battle Show with 4 creators playing solo across 3 different maps. Today, it's going to be the EN versus ES regions going head-to-head against each other. Today, from EN, we have both Icestream and SADE, and from ES, we have MITEK and ITOKIOO. All right, so just a quick breakdown of the event. So once again, today's event is going to be played across 3 separate maps. We have Farm, Armory, and we have TV Station to wrap things up. Each map duration is going to be 30 minutes, and players are going to have an unlimited amount of attempts to do runs within the time limit. All right, how you doing today, chat? How's everybody doing? It's gonna be a fun day. All right, So we're gonna do a quick breakdown of the rules and everything. So once again, as I had mentioned before, the streamers today are gonna be doing matches as solo runs. They're not gonna be in teams together. So this is gonna change things up. Like you can't rely on your team. You have to expect that people that you're gonna be coming across are gonna be running in teams themselves. So once again, there are 3 matches today, and it's going to be Farm, Armory, and TV Station. There are also no restrictions on supplies that could be brought into the raid. That does mean that thermals are on the table. And also, once again, each map duration is 30 minutes. So players can do as many runs as they want during that time frame. However, they do need to wrap it up within that 30 time frame limit. Within that 30-minute time frame limit. If they are not out within 30 minutes, that run does not count. All right, and a breakdown of the scores. So for the point value for today, loot value is going to be converted in a 1-to-1 ratio. So however much loot they extract with, that is going to be the points for that round. All right, let's see. Players are going to be starting at the same time. And they all of them have 30 minutes to hop into raids, extract with as much loot as they can. But they do need to be out within the 30-minute time limit for that point value to count. All right, we're going to be hopping over to a quick interview with both SADE and Icestream. Hey, hello, Ice and SADE. How are you two doing today?
Thanks for asking, sir. Been waiting for the tournament all day, you know. What about you?
I'm nervous. It's my first time doing this kind of a casting thing, so I'm excited. And what about you, Ice? How you doing, man? Oh, he might be muted.
Check, mic check. It always happens every time I stream. It's muted.
We go.
I was literally talking to myself. Yeah, I'm good. I've been looking forward for this tournament. I got invited in it like a few days ago, so yeah, it's really excited for it.
Awesome. All right. So what weapons are you guys planning on using, and what are your tactics for today's event for both of you?
I fail, sir. M61 fails. That's the only strategy in this game, you know. That's the only strategy in this game, not gonna lie. So I would recommend M61 fail in every single map. I'll see that.
Hey, chat, there you go. Right there. 2 guns. Just look at those, build them out, and go with that. Ice, what about you?
Well, I've actually not played for nearly a week because I've been really busy with like content production and stuff. So I haven't really streamed AB for a while either. So my plan is just do what I do best and do what I have fun with the most, which is the MP5 dum-dum. So I'm just gonna run around like every map and just cause chaos. Really, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have fun, explosive gameplay. Whatever happens, happens. We're gonna just go for it.
There we go. All right, and so typically like AB is run as a team. Today, both of you guys are going to be playing solo. Does that change your thought process on how you approach things, how you play? Like if you're going to be looting more, or how does that affect your gameplay? How's that going in, like your thought process for today?
Actually, solos is where I'm coming from, you know. So I will do what I do best today. I'm going to try to do what I do best. PvPs, loot, and being efficient with the time is the key. Going to be my strategy today.
All right, awesome. Ice, what about you?
I'm a bit of both, really. I mean, even when I play in a team, I just do my own thing. I just like to spice things up, really, and I'm just gonna react to whatever the situation is. I'm gonna react to the situation. I'm not the best looter. I love PvP, so I guess I'm just gonna go in for the kills and then try and clear the area first, and then loot, and then just see where it goes.
All right, so we are banking that. So we're pretty much banking that the people that we're going to be coming across today, that you guys are going to be coming across today, are carrying some decent guns, decent attachments. Like, hopefully some people are bringing therm. I don't know. You know, if we can pick up anything valuable from enemy people that you guys dropped today. Now, I got to ask this question. With the faction war happening right now, White Wolf or Black Gold? Which one do you guys prefer more?
I choose Groza. I don't know which faction it is, but Groza forever. You know?
I was about to say the same
for the gun.
thing.
All
I was like, which faction is Groza? Is that the blue or the red?
It has to be.
Had to see.
I think it's the red.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Whichever the red is.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And one last question. Just to spark a little competitiveness between EN versus ES, is there anything that you guys want to say to the other team?
I would like to talk about it if I win the tournament. You know, I don't like getting humbled.
All right, okay.
Yeah, I would rather get them humbled. You know, so I'll see. I'll
All
expect
right.
to turn around.
Well said.
I'll
well
just say
said.
hide them legs. You gotta hide them legs, baby.
Stay behind cover, like if you're on farm, use the hay bales, you know, that kind of stuff. All right, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, Ice and Sade, both of you, best of luck. Good luck on your runs, and we'll see you guys later.
Thank you, sir. See ya.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. Good luck. All right. So there we have it. Today is going to be a bunch of fun matches. Hopefully, you know, people are going to be bringing out a good amount of loot or a good amount of things to be picked up. Because once again, as we did here, both players are going to be more focused on PvP versus hitting up loot. So yeah, we're going to see how that turns out. So first match, once again, is going to be on farm. All players are going to have 30 minutes time limit. Once again, just to remind everybody on the rules, 30 minutes to do as many runs as they can to extract as much loot as possible. So that opens things up to quite a bit. There may be things that they try to loot, or if players happen to find something, but they get dropped by any of the participants today, and our participants get to extract with that. That is going to count towards their point total. And at the end of the day, we're going to see who extracts with the most amount of loot, and that person is going to be the winner. All right, chat, how are you guys feeling for today's event? Hello, everybody. Bridgie, Yaris, Teefs, Blue, Zach. What's up? How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling about this event today? All right. Most money coming from PvP loot anyways. That is true. That is true. Because that does mix it in, because today's farm map, today's matches on farm are going to be on normal farm today. So a lot of the loot that you would find in, the normal maps are going to be more, are going to be less compared to lockdown, right? So you're going to be relying on whatever things you can find off of enemy combatants, items that you can take from enemy players that you take out. We got some people spamming MITEK in chat. Hey, that's all right, man. People are excited for the people that they want to root for. Who's everybody rooting for? I'm curious. 30 minutes is too short. So, okay, so 30 minutes is a perfect amount of time, to be honest, right? That, because you don't want to give too much time to where the contestants are, they're comfortable, they can kind of sit, right? You want to have them pushing, you want to have them continuously driving forward to engage as many people as possible, and that also puts a time crunch on them, so that they have to like always be pushing forward, right? They have to be constantly thinking about, you know, we've got to get to the extract, and, you know, do I have enough time to do another run? All of that kind of stuff too, right? There's so much more that sits at the back of your mind, just knowing that if I'm not out within that 30 minutes, this run might not count, right? So having that sitting at the back of your mind, having experienced that myself, oh, that is always there. Just knowing that, hey, if you find something big, but there's a chance that run is not going to count, oh, that sits on you. All right, let's look back at the chat. SADE and ice for you, Marvin. Zach saying ice. Got a lot of other people saying MITEK. Greetings from Brazil. Hello, hello. How's it going? We are going to be starting the match in just a little bit. So there is going to be a 2-minute delay on the stream, so that gives a little bit of separation. So it gives players time to sync up and everything, and also eliminates the little attempts of players trying to get in and encounter our contestants and trying to swing things. Why not the new event? That is a good question. The new night mode event on Northridge did just start. How are you guys enjoying that event? I've been meaning to give it a try myself, but I have not gotten the opportunity yet. But I'm looking forward to playing it. I've heard that there's the potential for a lot of good loot to be found. A lot of people running thermals as well. All right. Let's see. All right, chat. Post up in chat for who you're rooting for, man. The new event is super fun. I'm looking forward to it. I do wish that I could bring in more people. Like, that's the one thing that I really do wish. Hey, no plans to try to give anybody anything. This is everybody that SADE, ICE, MITEK, and ITOKIOO come across naturally during raids, and whatever they can find and pick up, and that is what they're going to be getting out with, man. It's going to be fun. Strange Hitman, how's it going? How you doing? Command is saying he's rooting for SADE and ICE. Hey, let's go. I will say, you know, I am from the ES region. I am leaning more towards ES as well. Let's see. A lot of people. Oh, we're getting more from MITEK as well. All right. But yeah, today is going to be fun. Our last Golden Lions Legion Rivals event was back in January. I'm excited to be here with you guys today. Hopefully it's going to be a fun match. And our matches should be kicking off very shortly as well. Jab, Tito, what's up? Hello, hello. All right, so we should be just waiting on everybody to sync up and get ready, but so matches should be kicking off very soon. All right, here we go.
The loot might actually be good.
All right, here we go. Starting off with Ice's perspective. From what I could see, yeah, he's rocking the MP5 with a ton of 50-round mags. And he is just hitting stuff up right now. He's currently in...
Yeah. Oh, my sensitivity is a little too high.
Looks like he's in that two-story house next to Villa, I believe. We got that 2 filing cabinets there. Ah, no secret document yet.
That is literally right.
And chat, what do you guys think? Are we going to be coming across any... Are we going to be coming across any red items or secret documents today?
They're coming in. They're coming in. I think there's a player outside, so I'm gonna be careful here.
Ice coming across a lot of bots, holding that corner very nicely.
That is so quiet.
While SADE pushing up from Villa, currently heading into Wheatfield. Everything does seem pretty quiet for him so far. Still coming across bots. SADE doing the smart thing, not bothering to deal with any of the bots. Continuing to push forward towards Motel, where the chance to encounter any enemy players is going to be the highest right now. And here we got view from ITOKIOO. He did open up that Motel main guest room key. Did not get to see if he found anything big inside either the electronic or the normal safe. Looks like he did take some damage on whatever fight that he had. He has to repair a limb. Currently holding out in that main guest room where it's a little bit safe. Ooh! MITEK bringing in a thermal for round 1. Oh, this is what I was excited about. Thermals being brought in, giving a massive advantage. All right.
I think we can go.
Ice finally pushing out, leaving that 2-story house, heading towards Villa currently. Oh, SADE made it into main guest room as well. Currently dealing with bots holding out. That's holding down Motel. Oh. Checking the premium weapons case. What do we get? What do we get? Ooh, 75 round mag. That's actually kind of nice value right there.
I don't think
Ice made it over to Villa. Pushing inside. Wondering if he's going to be hitting up that locked room upstairs as well.
Nice key dads.
Focused on the footsteps that he's hearing outside. Back to ITOKIOO. Still holding out in Motel. Not sure if he's come across any players yet, but looks like he did finish healing up.
Actually, we don't need
SADE, oh, SADE finding an antenna. Let's go. Ice inside that locked room at Villa. Come on. Anything good? Anything good? Ah, I've got a disc and something else. All right. Back over to SADE again. PKing up. Getting ready for the next set of combat that's going to be coming up. All right. Let's see how this is going to go. Hearing some shots. However, we do have MITEK rocking the thermals. Bunch of footsteps in front of him. That's either inside the room or that's coming up staircase. How is he going to handle this? Opening up room 201. Now, this has been my lucky room myself. Does he have the same amount of luck? 3 1x1 items looks like. Alright, SADE has left Motel, continuing to push more towards Grain Trade Center now. Oh, he did hear some shots. I'm not sure if that was at him or not. That might be players right there. Although MITEK still out in Motel. Hearing those shots out there. Looks like it's just, I believe that's going to be Boss Squad, right? Oh no, that might be... The other shots that's happening might actually be players right there. SADE hearing footsteps, second floor Grain Trade Center. Watching that window, getting a good angle for if anybody does try to peek that out. ITOKIOO dropping more bots. Everybody's running heavy armor. I'm excited to see this. Ready for those player engagements, you know, looking to tank as much damage as they can while giving them the best chance to take out the enemy team and get out with as much loot as possible. MITEK hearing shots up ahead of him. Oh, he does see a player with the thermal right there. I'm not sure if the enemy player saw, or if that's a player or bot just yet. I mean, shots are up ahead, so that is something up there. Wow, ITOKIOO, we still got ITOKIOO making sure that he hits up as much things as possible, trying to get as much value from each run that he can. I'm excited. I'm really curious to see, like, to know what else he found. And we've got Ice making his way into Wheatfield, heading towards that 2-story house.
Wow.
Hearing footsteps across.
You want to try and avoid these spots. I don't think.
I'm curious if he did, like, if he found anything else yet, or if he's encountered any enemy players.
Time him a check.
All right. ITOKIOO making his push. Looks like he might be trying to head out towards stable side.
Alright, try not to shoot that.
Ice realized that those are bots. He's bypassing that fight, just continuing to push on.
Hella quiet.
While we've got MITEK making it out by... MITEK made it out to Grain Trade, looking out for any enemy players that might be trying to rat and take him out. That thermal giving him a massive advantage. Ooh! ITOKIOO coming across an enemy player right there. Got a shotgun. Looks like not too much on that player. Not too many people we come across inside that room. So whoever that was, I'm sorry. It was wrong place, wrong time at this point, right?
And that's...
Alright.
Someone's behind me.
So we got Ice stationed up inside that 2-story.
It's gonna be a culprit, I think.
Inside that 2-story house at Wheatfield, hearing shots on both sides, both coming from Villa and over towards Motel. Seeing somebody hiding out behind the hay bale. Like, he got whoever that was out there, but there was more shots. So he has to assume that there's 3 other people there waiting somewhere. Like, when you're playing solo, you have to always assume, unless you can count, that you've taken out the entire team. You have to always have in the back of your head that there are 3 other people waiting, watching that body, waiting for you to make a move. Oh, looks like ITOKIOO might have dropped another player. Yes.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh, Ice in trouble? Ice hurt?
I'm dead.
He got lit up a bit. More steps by him.
I'm dead.
He did drop whoever that was, though.
I'm dead.
PK is helping him continue to move.
I'm dead.
He's bleeding. Ice is... Oh.
We're good.
Ice made it back inside that 2-story house. He's getting to heal up right now. Still more shots happening, so there are still other people around there. but it looks like the other players might be dealing with the bots that were downstairs as well.
We're good. So that guy
Ice is alive. He does have his arm and his leg broken as well as his torso. Sounds like he got naded. Oh, all right, okay. He's taking the time to heal up. It looks like those steps, it's not right by the door, so it looks like that's down below. Oh, I'm curious to see how that's going to turn out for him. All right, meanwhile, we've got ITOKIOO continuing to push out. He's currently by loading, pushing out towards Villa as well. And this run, it does look like... Yeah, no, SADE was on... Last time we saw SADE, he was on Extract, so it looks like this is his second run. He's still got, what, 17 minutes right now? So still lots of time to complete another full run. Coming across as many people as he can. There's always one more. Zach, exactly. You always have to be paranoid. Even more so when you're playing solo. Alright, here we go. We got SADE pushing into Motel right now. Dealing with the bots, not too much gunshots that we had seen happening from there, so it's safe to guess that we do have a bunch of bots there at Motel for him. For Ice, still holding out at the 2-story Wheatfield house. Let's see. We've got ITOKIOO paying attention to footsteps around him. Is that another player that he came across? Looks like somebody dropped down, tried to get behind him. There's a chance that might have been a covert op right there. All right. Oh, even ITOKIOO taking up a good amount of damage as well. Oh man, all right. Looks like MITEK did drop somebody out by a couple of people out by Grain Trade, or that might have been an early engagement that like they came across and nobody hit up. ITOKIOO doing his best, 3 limbs blacked out, holding out, looking over Villa at the moment. He did catch whoever that was at that corner, but he's looking more at another set of footsteps right now. How's this going to play out? They're just below that wall. Oh, that I did not even realize that you could peek down there. That was nice. All right. Ice is dealing with whoever this is. Looks like this is the rest of the team that he encountered at Wheatfield right now.
Right, squad wipe. Let's go.
Oh, taking out them legs. Let's go. No limbs blacked out this time. Just has to heal up. That part's not going to be too big of a thing. Hopefully that was the last person on that team. And let's see. Looks like MITEK is heading... Looks like this is MITEK's second run. Like, currently heading towards... Yeah, heading into Motel right now. Going through that broken fence, hearing steps inside Motel. That should be the bots that we always expect in there.
Freaking Timmy's!
Let's see if SADE finds anything good in the safe. Nah, it's a 1x1. You know what? At this time, 1x1 purple on normal farm, you've got to take what you can get, right? All the while, MITEK opening up the motel main guest room key, being sure to close the door behind him. Looks like that was that sound indicator that we heard. Looks like that was a player might be checking something. So there might actually be players in there with him right now. ITOKIOO dropping his backpack, pushing out from Villa, getting a nice headshot on somebody peeking out from behind hay bales. Very nice. Taking the time now that he's got a little bit of safety, fixing up his arm. Ice is still at second story Wheatfield.
That is a freaking cold.
Legs currently blacked out. Dealing with what I'm expecting to be even more play. What is happening? He is just... Everybody is just finding him. And he's dealing with everything right now. Oh, what is happening over there on his run? Looks like somebody peeking out behind broken wall, behind loading. How is SADE gonna play this? Deciding to push through loading. Try to get a flanker on from behind. Come up through by Crash Chopper. Taking a little bit of time to fix himself up. Oh, also seeing that porcelain on him as well. Alright, loot's looking pretty good. ITOKIOO dropping somebody else. Oh man. I've gotta say, I was not expecting to see this much combat on these maps. I mean, it's normal farm, right? Everybody's looking to play lockdown, but coming across all these engagements, seeing Ice, ITOKIOO, SADE, everybody like blacked out limbs. This is honestly, this is unexpected to me. I'm looking forward to seeing how this is. SADE looking to engage somebody hiding out by Crash Chopper behind those rocks. You never do find a bot out there, so we do know that that is a player. How is he going to play this? Using the rocks for a little bit of cover. That player attempted to nade, got behind it, got the kill. Let's go. Just doing some quick checks around him to make sure that he's not... And a legend player. All right. Now back to MITEK. Hitting up that room 201 again. Is he going to find anything good? ITOKIOO getting 4 of those lightweight rigs. Stacking up a bunch of stuff in there. Blue saying rip... Wait, what happened? Blue saying rip Ice in chat? Oh, did somebody take him out? No. ITOKIOO making his push towards the extract again. Looks like 10 minutes remaining. He might be able to get in he might be able to get in some time for a third run.
Guys, please stop wasting my time.
We got SADE dealing with all the bots next to loading. Oh. Oh, that was a nice shot. Coming across more players. Very... Alright. ITOKIOO extracting right now. 10 minutes remaining on the timer. Looks like he is going to have enough time to get another run in as well. Alright. MITEK out at the center of the map right now. Next to that free safe underneath that broke... Oh! Using that thermal right there, getting a kill. Looks like he's wanting to try to make a push towards that free safe. Using smoke as cover, that thermal's giving him perfect view. Ah, he had a document, but it was not the document that everybody here wants to see. Who knows, man? Maybe one of these days, we are going to come across somebody that's going to find a secret document on a Rivals event. I cannot wait to see that. MITEK pushing through Wheatfield right now. Seeing everybody around him. Those thermals giving him such a massive advantage. Dropping pretty much anybody that he can to make sure that there is no threats lurking to take him out. Alright, continuing to push out towards, heading towards loading area, I believe, right? Yeah, that's coming up to that. Yeah, you got 2-story Wheatfield house right there. That little storage spot right there as well. Looks like SADE... Oh! SADE's got two very, like, his gun and a other built-out gun. Looks like his FAL is out of ammo, but then he picked up a... What gun is that? I can't tell what gun that is. Along with a Glock as well. All right, is he going to be able to make it out safely? 8 minutes remaining. Like, is he going to try to stick it out and... Oh no, he's heading towards extract right now. I'm wondering if he's going to try to get in another run with the time remaining.
That is not a bot.
Ice hearing some footsteps behind, or they might be stationed out inside this house right now. Trying to clear this out. Not seeing any footsteps, like footstep markers. But with how he's playing, it looks like he did hear something. Not sure if... Yeah, there's movement up ahead. Not sure if that's a bot or a... Looks like that's a bot.
Yeah, that is a bot. It's all good. Alright, I think...
Running across... Yeah, he did confirm that is a bot. But that is gunshots there, so that does mean that there is somebody there. He does need to play this quickly, though. He's got 720 remaining on the timer. He does need to extract for this run to count.
Like two of them. Like 2 footsteps in this area. So I'm hoping...
So he's really gotta pick up the pace right now. Making his way into Villa at the moment.
Should be clear. One straight in, go grab the key, dip.
He's gonna do a quick check, I'm thinking, and he's gonna push out. He's got 6 minutes. He's really gotta move. He's cutting it very close.
Secret document. Secret document. Secret document. What is this loot, bro? How am I getting these?
Oh, he got a badge from that? No. Checking the PC, the chance that he might get something. Hearing footsteps below him. Those might be coverts right there. There was 2 sets of footsteps.
Vase. No vase?
Still checking things. More all...
Give me them legs. Give me them legs.
Covert's getting extremely aggressive on him.
Oh, I didn't bring any... I forgot.
I just realized that Ice has that red hard hat helmet. I just took a look at that. I was like, wait a minute. All right, taking a little bit of time to reload his MP5 magazine. 5 minutes 45 remaining on the timer.
Come on, please hurry up.
He needs to get going. He has the 926 backpack on him. I mean, he does have the no backpack extract as an option. And also SADE, 5:30 remaining on the timer. It looks like he's taking the chance to get another run in. He looks like he dropped... Might have been a bot or somebody? Not taking the time to loot that up, though. Does need to move if he does want this run to count.
Check. We get starting my check. Starting my check in chat, please, guys. Oh, here we go.
5 minutes remaining on the timer. Ice finally leaving Villa. Hearing footsteps ahead. Should be the bots up on top, I think, right?
Alright, we're gonna head straight for Wheatfield.
Yeah. Skipping those footsteps, heading right into Wheatfield. SADE making his way into Motel right now, dropping all the bots that we normally do find there. Taking the time to hit up Motel main guest room. Checking out the electronic safe.
Signing me check.
Oh.
I found 2 main
shots close to Ice.
My luck is just not good today, mate.
Hiding. Oh, that's in the tent.
As you can
holding on in the tent. I don't even think if that was a covert, that guy did not have any idea where he disappeared to.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, chat. Enemy players across the room, across the map.
Ice, 3 minutes, 35 seconds remaining at the middle of the map right now. He does need to get moving. Along with MITEK, doing another run as well, but currently behind loading. All the players opting to do another run with as little time as possible. I'm curious to see if anybody is going to be using that no backpack extract. Ice fighting it out next to that free safe at the crashed at that crashed vehicle. Oh, coming across another player, getting the drop. More players out there.
If there is, I'm dead.
Tossing some nades. 2 limbs blacked out, got flashed.
Oh, Jesus.
How is he gonna play this?
I'm blind!
He got blinded? Does he survive this?
Yeah, there was another one to my left.
No.
God damn it!
No, he got dropped.
I shouldn't have done that push, but I just saw blood.
Although he is opting to go, he's saying go again. He's got 2 minutes remaining.
Could I have done that better, man? Maybe waited for them to push me because they weren't.
SADE by Crash Chopper now.
It's okay.
Minute 55 remaining on the timer.
Yeah, probably not even here.
If our contestants are going to be getting these runs to count, they have to start thinking about getting to the extraction spots immediately. Oh! And he has an extract point right there. Oh, that's just like perfectly placed for SADE right there. Perfect. Opting to get out right now. MITEK hitting up motel main guest room. Hitting up that electronic safe. What do we got? 2 1x1s. That's some value. That's some value. Not the value that we want, but that is something, right? Ah. Normal farm safes giving the loot that we don't want to see. 1 minute remaining on the timer. Is he going to be able to make it out in time? Looks like MITEK might be thinking about taking the no backpack extract, seeing him start to move some of the loot from his backpack over to his rig. 45 seconds. Where is he running? Oh, he might not be doing no backpack. Heading towards grain trade right now. That is not going to be enough time to get out with 30 seconds remaining on the timer. So yeah, so he will be able to extract from this raid. However, the loot that he found on this run is not going to be counting towards the point total. And with that, that is going to be wrapping up our first run on farm. And time is up. That was an insane 30 minutes. There is a lot more combat on normal farm than I was expecting. Was watching chat while everything was going on. Looks like Ice was having a little bit of some problems. Like getting dropped by a couple of coverts or getting dropped by a covert and possibly another player. That second time we saw him get flashed over by Broken Bridge. And while he was flashed, getting dropped while that happened as well. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of what happened during farm. All right, here we go. This was at the very beginning, Ice holding out in that 2-story building next to Villa. SADE finding the antenna. And ITOKIOO holding out at motel. Oh, here we go. We were watching this when Ice was holding out at the 2-story wheat field house, dealing with a bunch of players. And ITOKIOO dealing with a group of people with that insane peak that I did not realize that they could hit looking down past that fence. A bunch of insane combat, but man, I believe that that's where Ice got dropped as well eventually, right? Oh, and this is where that second death happened, getting flashed a couple of times, I think. Right there, getting flashed again, right in front of another player. And by the time he was able to recover, he was dropped. All right, game recap. SADE currently bringing in 425,000. Bringing the EN team up. Unfortunately, Ice not being able to extract in time or getting dropped by coverts or enemy players. Unfortunately, you know, that's all right. There's 2 more maps in this event, and we're going to be continuing to push forward on that. MITEK bringing in almost 196,000, with ITOKIOO bringing out almost 48,200. Very close. So altogether, if my math is correct, 2, 3, it looks like Ian has about somewhere around a 200,000 lead at the moment. However, that can change at any time. All it's going to take is 1 red item, and that could swing at any time. All right, we are going to be starting up into our next set of matches in just a little bit. So once again, that was an insane set. That was an insane match on farm. A lot more combat than I typically would expect to come across on normal farm. You know, we had MITEK bringing thermals in. Everybody looks like they were running T5, T6 armor as expected. Running in solo, you need to have that survivability. But SADE bringing in just a massive W on the loot value. But that was normal farm. Our next 2 games, we have Armory and TV Station. So we have the potential to find amazing amounts of loot, finding heavier armor, T5, T6 armor, possibilities of thermals that we can come across as well. It's going to be much more possible on these maps because everybody playing Arena Breakout knows Armory and TV Station are the 2 maps that you're going to roll hard. So ES still has a very good chance to catch up and pass EN. Ice can also make up for that 0 point that he brought in on farm. So this is just the beginning of it. Armory is going to be next. Once again, same rules do apply. All 4 people are going to be running solo again. They still do have 30 minutes to do a run. They can do as many runs as they want during the event. They can bring in any gear that they want to bring. We saw MITEK bringing in thermals onto normal farm. We already know that the thermal, he got out with it as well. We already know that the thermals are going to be are going to keep on going in with him, giving him as much of an advantage as he can get. English is hard right now for me. I'm sorry. I'm looking forward to this. Our next set of games are going to be on Armory. Let's take a look at chat. Chat, what did you guys think of that first set of runs? Hi, chat. How's everybody doing? Yaru's saying 1 red and secret document will finish everything. The potential to find a red item or a secret document on Armory and Farm, or sorry, not Armory and Farm, Armory and TV Station, very real. Hypercat English right now? Yes, I cannot English right now. I am doing my best. SADE all day, SADE carry. Dude, SADE did an amazing job. 400k extract value on normal farm, insane. That is getting that within 30 minutes is just flat out insane. Ice had bad luck. He did, which that's the thing, right? You never know how runs are going to go. Even if you are running T5, T6 armor, that is chest armor, right? Your legs are still open. Your legs can be taken out very easily, right? That's why a lot of people love to run SMGs with dum-dums. You know, aim for the legs, drop them from that. On top of that, having it being only you, like you don't have the option to go down. It's like once you're down, you're out, right? SADE's becoming your uncle from now on. Was good at Tetrising. Getting that much loot out on normal farm, you have to be amazing at Tetris, right? You have to be. I need to watch him more. Like, I need to work on the Tetris game myself. Like, I've been attempting to work on that myself on my streams as well, but there is so much more that I need to work on. Like, so many people catching, hey, you can use these rigs, you know, roll up this rig, expand that rig, swap out and all that stuff. There's so much potential in what you can fit and the amount of loot that you can get out. Blue saying that Ice is the only one that found any real players to fight. That first run that Ice was doing, I've got to admit, I was not expecting him to be at that 2-story Wheatfield house for that long. Right? Like, he dropped a couple of people, but I thought he was going to be getting out of there pretty quickly. All right. And with that being said, we are moving on to our second match of the game. This time, onto Armory. Let's go. All right, starting off with Ice, hitting up some PKs. Looks like he's opting to take a more quiet approach. MITEK running thermals again, already hitting up the door to the bunker by tank side. Dropping a couple of bots, just bot up in tower. Looks like he's seeing shots, but then nobody close by right now. A lot of footsteps. Bots up in tower, taking the time to try to get some shots off on him. Continuing to just move, saving up his ammo, since he know that the bots are just going to be shooting from tower. They're not going to be coming down to chase him. But he is seeing some shots by the wall. How is he going to play this out? Just currently waiting for the timer to finish, dropping some thermals, giving him that advantage, that cover, while he can still see through it. Four seconds remaining till he can open up that door. And he is already pushing into bunker, closing that door behind him so that he gets that little audio notification if somebody starts to push in from him. Ignoring the bots at the ending of the hallway, pushing inside the center area. Not seeing anybody up top by that room where you pull the extract switch, but starting to drop bots all around him. No other shots happening around him, so he might be the only person in there? Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, those shots might be coming from outside. Taking the time to pop a stim so that he can continue to run a little bit more. A lot of footsteps around him, but looks like all those steps might be from down below. Or in the back of Armory. Those thermals giving him a massive advantage. Yeah, that does look like an M4. Using the cover right now, trying to get a good peek so that he can drop whoever's trying to shoot at him. Oh, getting a double tap right there. So bots are shooting at somebody towards that door over there, so we do know that we have players looking to enter the bunker as well. MITEK at this point essentially trying to help the bots out while keeping himself safe. Anybody trying to enter through Broken Wall right now is going to have to cross that doorway. Because that free safe right there is like sitting, waiting, and calling out to players. They're going to want to be hitting that up, going for that juicy loot, hoping that they find a red item. All at the same time, we've got ITOKIOO. Looks like he's waiting for the switch to be... looks like he's waiting for the door to open. Holding out by tank entrance as well. Although it is quiet. Looks like... So I'm guessing he dropped the bots up on top. Nobody pushing him at the moment. Nice and quiet for him right now. But the moment he does step inside bunker, things do change.
We're gonna risk it, chat. Footsteps here. Someone's here.
Ice pushing across, heading up towards that med tent station. SADE inside bunker as well. Making sure to close door behind him. Chat, I'm curious, when you guys are playing Armory, do you guys leave that door open, or or does the last person in close the door? I'm curious. Post up in chat about that. Taking the time to reload and restock magazines. MITEK getting dropped. That thermal that he had gone. Whoever getting that kill is going to be very happy with what he's finding on the body. This is where the runs are going to count. ITOKIOO holding that corner, watching every angle that he can. Seeing somebody peek out from behind the pillar across on the other side. How's he going to play this? Taking it nice and slow right now, listening to those footsteps and the gunshots that's happening. They're not at him, so that does mean that there are other people in there with him. SADE hearing footsteps by tank entrance. Looks like that is just a bot getting that kill real fast. Taking this moment of silence right now to just reload that 20-round foul. I believe that's a 20-round foul mag. Putting in some work today. Oh, that's players right there. SADE getting dropped as well. That is our second death. That is our second death on Armory that we have seen. Both MITEK and SADE getting dropped so far. ITOKIOO holding out second floor in that central area. Not a lot of shots happening right now. He's letting all the fight happen around him. You know, let everybody get hurt. Doing a little shot, seeing what he can try to lure in right now, it looks like. Oh, getting shot from behind. Somebody across. Oh, he gets the drop. Only one limb blacked out. Chest and his other arm lit up a little bit, but that's nothing that can't be fixed. Although he is hearing more footsteps across. So we did have looks like that was a player inside, I'm thinking. So he does need to address that threat at the moment. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Rocking a very nicely built foul as well. Taking a little bit of time to PK up while he's in cover. Seeing more shots happening. Just looking out around him to make sure that he is safe and in cover. Dropping more players. That looks like that was players across. Seeing more footsteps down below him. Tuck it in inside a room where there is only one entrance. He can watch those footsteps coming up. Fixing up his arm real fast. Let's see how he plays this out. He's got a couple of kills, so that's going to be a good amount of loot that's waiting for him. That's waiting to be picked up. Taking the time to reload as well. Needs to make sure that he keeps his magazine stocked as good as possible. Oh, or was that a bot? That looked like that was a bot. All right, opening up second floor lounge now. Do we find anything good inside the safe? Ah, just 2 purple items. That's all right. We do still have more safes inside. Lots more chances for loot. Along with the player that he killed as well, so... He did take a quick glance at that player. Looks like he had 2 built-out guns, so that should be a good amount of value that ITOKIOO's going to be able to pull out. More steps out by the door. Taking a look at the rig and the backpack. Oh, a lot of those 1x1 surgical kits taking time. Looks like, oh, they also dropped the boss as well. Which does bring, oh, more shots across at him. And he gets the kill. Looks like that might have been a bot. Although he did get both of his legs lit up. And the rest of his body is lit up as well.
Stamina check! Woo! Daddy, don't shoot me.
Ice and we've got Ice having fun on his runs, doing what he does best.
Oh, gas station.
Causing chaos. Making his way towards radar station right now.
I feel like just pushing everyone, to be honest. I'm dead.
That new Lucky Draw axe looking beautiful. Chat, I want to know how many of you have pulled for that new axe? Who has it? What do you guys think of it? SADE dealing with an enemy team. That is one of the spawn points right there. Getting a bunch of kills right at the very beginning. More shots close to him. That is a bot, though, fortunately. Although it does look like he dropped the entire enemy team right there. Perfect. Opting to take the magazines instead of the guns. Stripping the most expensive parts of the guns out to get as much value. As possible.
What?
Ice shots behind him. Getting lit up a little bit. Taking the time to heal. Using that tree for a little bit of cover.
We got this, we got this, we got this, chat. We got this. No, the bots are here!
Oh.
Alright, we gotta move.
Getting the kill.
Move. No. Please, no.
Still more shots in front of him. Towards broken wall. So there has to be another team trying to make their way inside bunker as well. SADE still going through all of his kills, pulling as much loot as possible. Doing an amazing job on these runs right now. Although you unfortunately need to search that backpack, even though they got dropped at the very beginning, and more than likely it is empty. Back over to MITEK, doing another run. 1650 remaining on the clock. Coming out by gas station, pushing across the bridge towards the med tent area. That main focus for everybody still being bunker, where we are going to be finding all of the safes and where majority of the loot value is going to be at. Looks like MITEK hearing footsteps in front of him. Looks like that might be some enemy people, some actual players in front of him. Yeah, right there. Oh, beautiful peek. Dropping one. That is a bot, though, fortunately. Has a little bit of time to drop them, dropping some smoke so to get some cover behind him. Looting as much as he can quickly. Or no, just checking what the body had. Looks like he didn't... Oh no, he picked up the gun. And yeah, just continuing to push out. Continuing to make his way towards bunker. While ITOKIOO right now is in the room where you pull canal switch. Continuing to hold out, having that high ground advantage. Right now, ITOKIOO just waiting and listening. Just waiting to hear for any sound indicators to let him know where somebody might be moving around. With that info, deciding to push out, continuing to look over towards that footstep indicator. Watching to see if that is a player or a bot. Alright, back over to SADE on his second run. Freshly looted up all of that entire team that he did drop at the very beginning. Continuing to push out towards hole-in-wall entrance. Well, MITEK is at the center right now, the center of Armory. Chucking nades at the shots that he's hearing, most likely. Players right there getting a drop. Looks like that might have been what, that pilot-looking helmet, I think? Not sure. Had a quick peek at it, throwing out some smoke, dropping a bunch of nades on them. For anybody that might be trying to res. Lit up a little bit. Arm and his torso are missing, or arm and his torso and blacked out. Still a lot of shots ahead of him. Coming across a couple of bots. Bots are shooting towards that corner, which means that there is... Yeah, a player right there trying to res his teammate. Got dropped in time. Oh, MITEK holding out, dropping everything around him. Looks like 2 player kills off in that corner right now. Not sure if he already got the rest of that team, though. Ice currently dealing with a player. Holding out inside. Getting pushed again. And dropped. No, Ice is down again.
Necklace as well, bro. The first time. Are you serious?
No. A lot of people coming across the heavily armored and geared teams. ITOKIOO getting dropped as well. That is 2 deaths in such an insanely short time span. Ice just died with a gold necklace? No! Oh, man. That would have been such a nice thing to extract out with. Although we still got SADE currently holding out inside radar right now. Hitting up as much as he can still yet. Dealing with what I think is a couple of bots. Bunch of steps around him on all angles, though. Somebody close by. That's a bot right there. Oh, wait a minute. That's a player. Swapping out the backpack for what he can. More shots in front of him. Taking a couple of shots. Those are from bots. They lit up his arm a little bit. Taking the time to heal up. 30 seconds remaining on the extract. He just has to be in there for the final 10. If nobody else pushes him on this one, this is going to be a nice extract for him. 15 seconds remaining on the clock. No, some shots close to him, but it does not look like that's going to be enough time if that is a player to push him and take him out. All right, SADE getting out. Looks like this is our first extract for this. All right, hopping back over to MITEK. Yeah, that 56K helmet. Grabbing as much as he can from those kills. A legend player as well. Very nice. What's he gonna find? Hearing some steps behind him. He did a quick little spin, made sure that there's like nobody directly there. Yeah, taking a look before he hops into the loot right again. Just water and soda on him. Checking the rig. Not too much exciting about that 74 end gun. Looks like it does have a silencer that, and the sight that he's going to pull off. Very nice. Outside of that, restocking on a couple of smokes. And yeah, with that, looks like he's going to be continuing to push out. Dropping a smoke for a little bit of cover. And looks like he is making a play to push inside bunker. Making sure to close that door behind him. Taking the time to look through his inventory right now. Sort out anything that he can. Try to make as much space so that he can store as much things as possible. Choosing to loot more players that he... Ooh, nice. M110 that he's going to strip out for parts for a little bit. More steps close to him, though. Should be grabbing that M110 magazine, because you have to assume that players going in Armory are going to be running high value bullets as well, right? Alright, back to ITOKIOO. Quickly recovering from that heartbreaking death. 9 minutes on the clock remaining. Pushing out towards radar station. Crossing that horrible bridge that, if I seen that myself in real life, I would never want to cross. MITEK's hearing steps downstairs. That's actually, no, that's steps upstairs. Checking that door is still locked. Both doors locked. Having that key card, getting him access inside of that. Access to that electronic safe. Couple of purple 1x1 items. Electronic safe, what do we get? Not a lot of amazing things. But I mean, at this point, you know, you're gonna take what you can find, and then you can swap it out for other things later. ITOKIOO double checking that room to make sure that there's nobody in there really quick. Dealing with a couple of bots behind him. Getting that kill real quickly, seeing a couple of steps inside.
Ah, no me digas que los bots vienen por mí, bro.
Throwing a smoke for a little bit of cover from behind him. Right now, looks like he's getting pinched. Couple of beautiful quick kills right there. Looking both for getting pushed from the center of the map as well as people that were at the entrance of Armory. Lit up a little bit. Doing his best to hold both angles right now. Double checking both sides. Oh, the amount of pressure that he has to be feeling right now. It's insane. Three blacked out limbs at the moment. Popping that regen stim to kind of restore a little bit of health. Dropping a ton of bots.
No.
And ITOKIOO gets dropped. Somebody peeked right then, right from that corner. Got the headshot on him. He still has 7 minutes to go. Watching that kill cam, they were chucking impact nades through that hole in the window. That was the explosions that he was hearing behind him. That even hit this player for a little bit. But then getting that peek on him right there, watching the sound indicators, getting the headshot, ITOKIOO taken out again. 6 minutes, 30 seconds remaining on the clock. So right. It's 6 minutes remaining. I mean, you could possibly find... Can you even get out with that much time remaining? dropping 2 players and a bunch of bots.
Quedan 6 minutos. Ya ni para qué intentar.
Dropped with a Groza as well, man.
Ese chico sí tenía algo.
All right, hopping over to MITEK right now. Shots coming in from second floor in center, in that center area. Holding out as good as he can from that free safe room, that first safe room. Oh, getting a beautiful headshot. 2 limbs blacked out, rest of his body red right now. He does need to heal up. MITEK feeling that pressure, seeing him react after getting that headshot kill. You can see the pressure that's just sitting on him right now. He needs to fix up, he needs to heal. Oh, SADE fighting it out through the smoke right now. 3 limbs blacked out. Oh, man. Getting pushed right now. Getting the kill on that player. Hopping back down. Getting back into cover. 4 limbs currently blacked out. Steps below him right now. He needs to get himself inside cover and try to recover as quickly as he can. Bunch of steps ahead of him. Should be down below though. A little bit of cover to try to heal himself out. Try to heal himself up. Taking the time to PK up, restock magazines.
No.
Trying to move as much as he can to keep the enemy team from knowing where exactly he is at. More steps in front of him. Although that might be down below. Grabbing the gun, doing a little bit of inventory management real quick. Shots in front of him. Getting the kill. He's been lit up again. He took a couple of shots. He's bleeding once again, so he is going to need to fix through that as well. He is running low on that med kit of his, though. He is going to need to pick up heals from somewhere. And 34 remaining on that med kit. Not a lot of heals remaining that he found on that kill. So I'm curious to see how he's gonna deal with that. A lot of the people that we're looking at, like all their meds are very low, almost non-existent at this point. They're doing their best to fight out and hold out as long as they can in the attempts to get out with as much loot as possible. Finding a cane on that person, very nice. Wound stim, another STO pack. Oh, along with that faction med kit as well. Something to help him keep going at this point. Alright, opting to push out. 2 minutes 40 seconds remaining on the clock. Not enough time to pull the extract switch, I think. Seeing a player holding out, looks like that was a bot, I think. Pushing towards center. It looks like he might be opting to just pull the radar and mine extract switch. And looks like he's going to try to get out from that. Holding out just a little bit. Not immediately running out after pulling that switch. Let's see how he plays this. 4 limbs still blacked out. Has to be extremely cautious. Once that switch is pulled, gonna need to deal with bots respawning in that area as well.
Alright, just checked the official live stream, so it should be enough.
Minute 30 remaining on the clock.
This has to be enough. This has to be enough.
Minute 45 on the timer. And now back to MITEK. Currently in canals at the moment. Footsteps ahead of him. dropping a couple of players who were looking to extract. Seeing their... Is that his backpack? That actually is his backpack. Or no, that's not his backpack. That was their backpack. Grabbing as much things as he can. Actually, did that say 70 seconds? Looks like he was not going to be making it out as well. Man, these are coming down to the last second. 52 seconds on that extract timer remaining. Although 25 seconds remaining on the clock for the event. Unfortunately, as much as we would love for it to count, it looks like this run total is unfortunately not going to be counted. Because as we did say at the start of the event, they do need to extract within that 30 minutes. If they do not extract within the 30 minutes, that run does not count. 25 seconds remaining for MITEK. $15 seconds on the clock on the extract. Hearing a couple of footsteps pushing up towards him.
You don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay. Gamers.
SADE getting dropped right at the very end.
He can run the whole map.
But the timer did run out, which means that run would not have counted.
It is what it is.
Good job to all the contestants on this one.
You only made that once, right?
All right, and we are back. That wraps up our Armory portion of the event. As we expected, we came across a lot more deaths, you know. First map was normal farm. This time we're on Armory, dealing with stacked teams ready to fight, going in looking for a fight. We saw a ton of deaths. Yeah, campers and rats, unfortunately, but people hiding everywhere, taking as much advantage as they can. That was a tough run for all of our contestants. So in just a little bit, we're gonna get to see what the total is, but before that, let's take a look at some of the highlights of this part of the match. Oh, here we go. MITEK holding on to that thermal, getting dropped.
How I missed that?
Another death from SADE getting dropped from a team holding out in canals. ITOKIOO holding out on second floor. Yeah, we caught this part of the engagement fairly late in, but SADE taking out a team that had spawned in. And then here we go, MITEK dropping the squad that was holding out at tank entrance to bunker. And here we go, Ice holding out, getting pushed by a player inside that room, getting dropped. And I believe it was that one was where Ice had a gold necklace on him as well. A lot of our players dying on this recap, unfortunately. Very different from our first map. ITOKIOO trying his best to hold out by that broken hole entrance, getting dropped by that headshot. That was an insane round on Armory, but we still do have TV station coming up.
Gamers.
All right, taking a look at the recap right now, MITEK coming out with 481,000, and SADE coming out with 367,000 for the Armory portion of this event. MITEK making back a little bit of that headway, a little bit of that lead that SADE had from the farm map. Unfortunately, on this run, both Ice and ITOKIOO not being able to extract, having a 0-point value. But yes, EN is closing the gap little by little. But all right, that is the second portion of the event. We're going to be taking a quick 10-minute break to give our contestants time to rest and recover a little bit and just get rid of the stress that they had. After our break, we are going to be hopping into the final portion of today's event, which is going to be on TV Station, which is going to be just as crazy as Armory. So normal TV Station, it's going to be a fun time.
As soon as the signal dropped, I knew the war had started.
Got a job for you. Pack your bags.
It was a beacon of culture in that little country. Not just employados. Late night TV, cartoons, news, and rumors.
The Civil War wraps up and somebody marches in, takes over the TV station. Somebody who represents the committee.
Some say it's a secret prison, others a bomb shelter. But I think there's something else down there. The committee coming in was just a psyop. Kimona's civil war never ended.
That little band of black gold hooligans. They took a lot of my men out in the attack.
Now it's hard fighting. Head-to-head, brute force. The TV station is total chaos and Bresk controls the second floor.
I need someone to do a little digging. Investigate what's going on and tell me everything you can. It isn't easy making a living in the dark zone. You make some coin, but at what cost? It pays to have strong friends.
Get in, find them, and take them out.
Hey, I'm telling you, there's something under there. Let's know what it is.
I'm gonna find out what it is.
So, make your choice. No regrets, huh?
I didn't have much choice. At least I kept a roof over my head here. But food on the table.
Why are you here? Take this. Lieutenant's orders.
Wolfman, we got the situation here. Something's up. I think we got trouble.
Entrance clear. Moving to the rendezvous.
Intruders! Through the main entrance! Go for backup now! Move the hallway! And in the opposite! Good night!
You're in that asshole!
Target down!
Just do your fucking job. All units, move up! Eat shit! Grenade! Get down! Good. Keep moving! Quit playing with your food for fuck's sake! This is why I'm gonna take you out. We're in position at the east entrance. The power's back. Need time to break in.
Emergency services are on the scene. Any unrelated
Ava, you said there's nobody here.
Mouth stop, boys!
Cover me! Hold position!
I can't breathe!
Get to the second floor. The rest follow me.
Off the first floor! We need reinforcements! Sir, we can't hold any longer!
The area is about to be cordoned off as gas has started to leak.
Emergency services are on the scene. Any unrelated personnel are to leave immediately. The area is about to be cordoned off as gas has started to
As soon as the signal dropped, I knew the war had started.
Got a job for you. Pack your bags.
It was a beacon of culture in that little country. Not just empleados. Late night TV, cartoons, news, and rumors.
The Civil War wraps up and somebody marches in, takes over the TV station. Somebody who represents the committee.
Some say it's a secret prison, others a bomb shelter. But I think there's something else down there. The committee coming in was just a psyop. Pomona's civil war never ended.
That little band of black gold hooligans. They took a lot of my men out in the attack.
Now it's hard fighting. Head to head, brute force. The TV station is total chaos and Bresk controls the second floor.
I need someone to do a little digging. Investigate what's going on and tell me everything you can. It isn't easy making a living in the dark zone. You make some coin, but at what cost? It pays to have strong friends.
Get in, find them, and take them out.
Hey, I'm telling you, there's something under there. Let's know what it is.
I'm gonna find out what it is.
So, make your choice. No regrets, huh?
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Once again, my name is Hyperkind, and once again, this is the Golden Lions Legion Rivals Loot Battle Show event. We've had some amazing matches on Farm and Armory so far. This time, we are rolling into TV Station, the newest map introduced in Season 3. Part of the Faction War event, where we have Black Gold and White Wolf fighting it out in TV Station, and we're hopping right into the action. Let's go.
Oh, here we go. I don't know where I'm going. So I think
Ice next to photography area, having that free safe right next to him. We've got SADE out by general office inside quarantine tent hallway side, listening to footsteps. Potential for that to be a team, but also bots very high. Taking his time, listening out for the footsteps, seeing that open door, quarantine hallway.
Here we go.
Ice opting to push for the free safe down first floor by production area. He is going to need to wait a minute while that safe does count down. Choosing to not hide inside that area because a lot of people, when they hear that timer, they're going to think that you're waiting close to that safe. You're watching that safe. Ice looks like Ice trying to bait out some players, holding out in that corner, trying to taunt some people. Listening to those footsteps, somebody running up. You know that there's going to be somebody hearing that beep from the free safe. Gonna wanna try to check that out, drop any players, take that safe for themselves. ITOKIOO on the first floor, coming out by that vent extract room, opting to push more towards the center. We've got infirmary hallway right here. Looking down the hallway, aware of any teams that could possibly be spawning in parking lot area, pushing up. Opting to hit up that infirmary locked room. We are going to have a safe inside here. Is he going to find anything big? Let's take a look. All right, hopping over to SADE. Hitting up a safe. What does he find? Oh, another antenna. That's like his second or his third antenna that he's found in this game. Right? He's just finding antennas everywhere. Like, how is that possible? MITEK holding out in 14 seconds remaining on the director's office. Free safe. More shots across. Dropping. Ooh. All right, got lit up a little bit. One arm blacked out. I believe those are bots, though. Oh, what do we get? What do we get? Ah, Deagle. All right. ITOKIOO making his way out from infirmary side, hearing footsteps on both left and right of him. Bots on his left, though. Getting that bot kill with a clean headshot. More steps out in cafeteria area. Or that might be upstairs? How is he going to want to play this? Paying attention to those steps. Trying to bait people out. Maybe people are going to think that he's taking elevator staircase, but choosing to head towards director's office underneath. There is that staircase inside that he can push up towards director's office there. Ice still holding up. In that free safe area down by production, while SADE deals with bots behind general office right now. Oh, seeing a player running out through elevator hallway, jumping across towards that front entrance of directors. They are dealing with they are shooting out in front, so it looks like they are dealing with somebody, either another team or bots over there.
Player. Oh! Here we go!
Oh, Ice is underneath recording studio, hearing all those shots. The hard thing with TV station is that this is the first map where really we come across the faction war. The shots that we hear might just be faction bots shooting at each other, but not really accomplishing anything, unfortunately. ITOKIOO taking the low ground on this fight, dealing with what might have been a player up on top of the second floor on that side passageway over to director's office. Getting some very nice peeks, like right past the railing, looks like. Bots throwing out a flash grenade right there. Not really hitting anything, but you know, they're trying. They're trying their best.
I genuinely don't know where to go.
Ice continuing to push forward underneath recording studio right now, or yeah, recording studio. Listening to all the footsteps, all the gunshots is happening around him. Flashes being thrown left and right. Bots in both Black Gold and White Wolf factions fighting each other desperately, trying to take station. And here we are. We have 4 players running in solo, looking to drop as many players and bots as they can to get out as much loot as possible within 30 minutes.
God, ergonomics is horrible, bro.
How is Ice going to play this?
Oh, stun! Someone's stunning! Someone's stunning!
He's still holding out, like, underneath recording studio right now, because that hallway that's right above him, library hallway is what I call it anyways, that's where you're going to have a lot of the Black Gold and White Wolf factions clashing with each other, so a lot of shots coming from there. So it's hard to assume that... You cannot assume that it is players exactly, right? ITOKIOO making his way up staircase, going towards director's office, and looks like SADE running into a little bad luck.
That's great. Anyways.
Getting dropped. Last we saw him, he was in general office. Looks like the player that he had seen, possibly, or the other team that they were fighting. But alright, we have our first death
I should have just played
of this round. We do not have a lot of time to dwell on that too much.
I ate a face shot, and I wasn't even looking at him, like...
He needs to heal up, gear up once again, and get back into raids. And at the same time, Ice is still listening to shots that's happening around him. He was saying that he didn't know the map too well. I'm curious if he realizes that it could be bots that's fighting up above him right now. Because he's listening to all the shots that's happening. MITEK fighting some players out in another teammate right there peeking out from right side. Both people on that enemy team opting to run away from him, not realizing that they have the upper hand advantage in numbers. MITEK looks like he had dropped 2 people so far. Checking out some nades. Somebody's looking like they're hiding on the left-hand side, out in that corner right there, throwing a nade. MITEK getting the kill. Beautiful kill. He did have somebody that ran off to his right. I'm not too sure if that was somebody on the same team or if he got the kill or not. I had missed that. I did see a body outside quarantine tents towards that balcony area. So he might have finished everybody off there, taking the time to loot, rip off some of the attachments from guns. as well as unload ammo from magazines. One good thing to remember on normal TV station is that mostly all the bots that you're gonna find on here are gonna be running some actual decent ammo. All right, moving that rush tack bag into his backpack, continuing to push out, listening to everything around him. MITEK doing an amazing. Oh yeah, he did get that second player that was running down. At the same time, ITOKIOO holding out by elevator hallway in that little flower waiting area. What do you guys call this area here? I call it like that flower waiting area. Taking the time to reload some magazines after getting that kill towards elevator hallway, that little reception desk that they have there. At the same time, Ice is still holding out by underneath recording studio by that bathroom area. Like, he is listening to all the steps here, getting a player kill. Very nice.
Told you we just gotta wait.
Ducking into bathrooms, taking the time to reload.
Told you we just gotta wait.
And regroup right now. You call it waiting room or waiting area, couches, meeting area. I've heard it called so many different things.
We just gotta wait.
Ice is still listening to the steps that he's hearing by live production studio area. Back over to ITOKIOO, making a push towards. He's by that alt passageway, looking across over towards general office. Got a 926 backpack on somebody that got dropped there. Another legend player. Although he is focused, checking alt passageway right now. He is focused and listening on anything that's going to be coming from director's office. If he does have the key, there is a key card that can be used back there, as well as a free safe in directors. Looks like 25 minutes remaining on the in-raid timer, so that might not have been hit up yet, possibly. MITEK continuing to loot up the kills that he got in quarantine hallway side. Meanwhile, back to SADE, who's currently in director's office, listening to footsteps down below him. That could either be bots underneath or in that back passageway that leads out towards cafe. But right now, he is getting steps directly below him. That is a player. That is an enemy team. Dropped one so far. Saw another person right there, taking a couple of quick shots at the person hiding behind hallway. Did they fall back? Yeah, it looks like they might have gone back down. SADE pushing them back, dealing with bots towards library. Taking the time right now to restock magazines real quick.
Now we just wait. That's it. That's a wipe. That's a duo wipe. Let's go, baby.
Ice dropping a bunch of people.
Give me them legs.
Bringing that positivity. And just the madness of the playstyle that he brings. Restocking more magazines. That is 5 50-round MP5 magazines. What? That is insane. Holy wow. All right. Back over to SADE, taking the time to loot up that first kill that he got. Grabbing as much things as he can. I do not think that I think he had pushed the other person back downstairs. So he's taking the time real fast to grab up as much things as he can. Ice hearing the sound indicators right next to him, very close. Those sound indicators coming from upstairs. All right, taking the time to grab what he can and push back in towards live production studio. He's checking the second person that he killed. That looked like that was a P90. Grabbing a quick backpack. Listening to that sound. That is an impact nade thrown right at him. The hard thing is that you're able to hit that nade from above, but it does look like that's in that little studio area.
I'm stuck.
Four limbs blacked out, both legs, both arms. That impact hitting him very good. No, Ice is down again.
I was so low, he hit me with a nice impact.
Dropped by a player that was holding out in that live studio, that kitchen setup.
That's so sad.
Rip to Ice.
For that guy, I could have had him. For the impact.
But that's okay. He still has 1440 remaining on the clock.
So sad,
still does have time to get out another run on this map.
Yeah.
All right, back over to ITOKIOO. Currently looting up right now. Going through a 926 backpack. Couple of shots far off in the distance. We can't hear it in the audio, so that has to be far away. Rolling up that 926, getting some value from that. Next to elevator hallway, looks like he just activated the switch. He does need to hold out, though. That notification going out to all the players on the map that elevator switch has been pressed. And that does mean that any enemy team on the map, their attention is immediately gonna turn towards that hallway. SADE getting more time to loot. Opting to pull attachments from weapons. Another FA Commander rig. Making Tetrising look so easy. I need to watch him Tetris stuff. I need to look at that. Look at how just perfectly everything just fits in. I gotta watch him Tetris stuff. All right, ITOKIOO continuing to hold out in elevator right now. 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Looks like last we saw he had 15 seconds. As long as nobody chucks nades in there, he is extracting from on that run. SADE healing up real fast, continuing to make his way towards Director's office. And ITOKIOO with a completed raid. I don't recall too much seeing what he had on him when he got out. What do we got? 548,000. That is a beautiful total to get out. On a solo run as well. Amazing raid amount. All right. MITEK fighting it out back over by elevator hallway again, hearing more shots out towards Director's office. A lot of footsteps there. Some footsteps down below. We do not... Oh, got a quick player kill right there. Dealing with people by alternate passage and coming out through that side passageway towards Director's. Dealing with players on both his left and right. Like dropping somebody in that little waiting area, but he also does know that there was more people out by alt passageway side as well. As far... Okay, there might be one more in alternate... Oh, that guy either was downed or was not downed, but got back up, but then got put back down again. Nothing MITEK can't handle. That was a team that was pushing him. They saw the switch. They pushed him. There was like, hey, free loot. They didn't know who they were running into. 15 seconds remaining on the extract timer for MITEK to get out. It does look like, as I had said earlier, we still had one map to go and things could swing very rapidly. It looks like what I said is starting to happen. Both MITEK and ITOKIOO both getting a massive run. MITEK taking a sigh of relief. You can see that stress on him. Let's see what his loot value was. 796,000. That is almost 797,000. What in the world? What in the world? They have essentially made up everything, like any deficit that they had from TV station and Armory. Not TV, from farm and Armory. My bad. This is insane. SADE pushing out from director's office. 10 minutes 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Taking it nice and easy, listening out for any footsteps that he might hear around him. Pushing down alt passageway. I've been caught on this one myself. I've pushed down this passageway, and there's just been players that have been extremely patient, waiting behind those metal plates. Hearing footsteps across outside of alt passageway, coming closer. Looks like they're running towards that elevator hallway side, though. Just taking it. He's being patient. He's being calm. This is what you got to do. That was an impact from a shot somewhere. That footsteps that was close by is down below, or its parking lot side. PKing up real fast. Getting ready to make his push outside. So he knows that there were some footsteps down below. They can't hit him from there. Peeking down towards quarantine balcony hallway side. Dropping his backpack for better movement, knowing that there's shots down below. Shots down below at elevator hallway side, or elevator staircase. ITOKIOO by library hallway, middle staircase. And we've got Ice holding out at elevator hallway right now.
There's a spawn literally there. We're just gonna wait here.
Having fun, doing what he does best. Catching players in some crazy situations. Oh, he saw somebody for like a quick second. Oh, SADE! No! SADE gets dropped!
Gamers. And that guy survived it, that's great.
No, SADE is down.
Somehow survived it. Maybe this was the guy's teammate, I don't know. Look at that!
Yeah, whoever this was, they were out in quarantine hallway, they were watching their teammate fight that. SADE pushing up, not expecting that another person was there ready and waiting. Thinking that the person that he had lit up was the only one there. Just waiting for that opportunity to hop out and catch him off guard. Like, one of the hard times where playing solo on these maps really comes in to hurt us a bit.
Like 11.
Is that we always have to assume that anybody that we're coming across, it's not just them, right?
That's not, no.
There's always going to be that chance that there is going to be 3 other people there as well. Back over to Ice, currently inside elevator staircase. Listening to footsteps, that's directly down below him.
They're trying to nade where I was. I killed 2, I think.
How is he going to play this out? He's listening to the footsteps down below him. He's taking his time. He's being patient. Back over to MITEK. Currently pushing first floor by library hallway side. Steps directly above him. And ITOKIOO making a push into director's hallway, checking left and right, because people love to sit on those corners. Looks like this has been hit up, but look, he did drop an enemy team here. The big question is, did they have time to loot up did they have time to hit up the safe? And if they did they put anything inside of their secure case? Grabbing that T5 armor. Double checking inside the locked room. And MITEK heading, looks like he's going to be heading out towards directors as well. Ice continuing to hold out in elevator staircase. His gun, though, making it a little bit difficult for him to peek and be able to line up a shot.
don't know if this is a bot right next to me.
Flash is being thrown around somewhere. Steps directly below him. There's somebody down below him. He's listening to those sound indicators. But taking a sniper into this map, that's rough, man. All those steps are down below, though.
Alright, we're gonna push, guys. We're gonna push. We're gonna push.
Back over to ITOKIOO. This time, looking out, fighting by alt passageway. Looking down alt passageway. It looks like he's engaging somebody there. Trying to make a push out there. Like, this is always one of the most dangerous spots to push out from. Because you've got players that can watch from general office. Like, look through those bushes, and you have essentially a nice view right at that door, along with anybody further back behind general. He's double-checking everything outside that he can. Doing some quick peeks. Using the smoke for a little bit of cover that he can. Checking that corner real quick. Hearing the footsteps inside general office. Watching that corner. Not a lot of time remaining on the clock. 3:50. Our contestants do need to start thinking about what they're going to do to extract from the map. And looking at position-wise right now, the best option, especially for ITOKIOO, is going to be to activate elevator switch. However, once again, as we've seen earlier, that is essentially a flag telling everybody else on the map, saying, hey, there's a team here looking to extract now. Come find me for free loot. Three minutes, 10 seconds remaining on the clock.
4 minutos.
MITEK closing doorway towards alt passageway. Double checking across towards general office real quick as he hops across. Looks like double checking down elevator hallway. Looks like, I'm thinking he's gonna activate the switch. And there you go. Switch activated. Throwing a decoy out, throwing a couple of decoys out to throw people off and make people think that there's more people there. A bunch of nades exploding around ITOKIOO right now. He needs to start he needs to make a push. Like, 2:28 remaining on the clock. He needs to make a push if he does want this run to count. Picking up a lot of guns that people dropped. Couple of foul short barrel, looks like, or medium barrels. I think that's a short barrel. Chucking impacts, trying to see if he can hit anything. MITEK right now, just waiting for that timer to count down. Making a push towards director's office. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is unexpected. Taking the time to open up keycard room. All right, ITOKIOO next to elevators. Watching the footsteps towards director's office, pushing out from elevator staircase. Getting pushed on both sides. That is not a good spot that you want to be in by yourself. Like, you kind of got to tuck in to get some cover on each side, but that does open up your back as well for people to shoot at you from both angles. Those steps that's close, it's down below. There's a closer sound print that we don't know if that's up or down. All right, MITEK making his way back over towards the elevator that is waiting for him to get out. Looks like ITOKIOO took a headshot, but then his helmet might have just saved him right there. ITOKIOO getting a quick kill on somebody trying to peek over from boxes, but gets dropped from behind. ITOKIOO gets dropped right at the last second. However, MITEK, 30 seconds remaining on his extract, with 10 seconds remaining for the event. All right, and with that, that is the 0 timer on the Loot Battle Show event. We are going to hang out with MITEK for the last remaining couple of seconds as he waits for those elevator doors to close. And there we go, MITEK out successfully. Way to go to him, man. How much was this run? I'm curious. What did he get? Another 469k. We do need to see on the timing of when the extract happened to see if that does count or not. But that wraps up the TV station portion of this event. Now, an amazing run. We saw a bunch of deaths. We saw a couple of deaths from everybody on this map as well. ITOKIOO getting dropped at the last second while waiting at TV station. We had Ice trying to fight it out, getting dropped at the live studio area by that kitchen side. And I'm not too sure what happened when he was rocking the AX50. Although bringing that on to TV station, such a close range map, we have to assume that that he did not make it out alive. But that was an insane round this time on TV station. Once again, Arena Breakout's newest map that was introduced on Season 3. We're going to be taking a quick look at some of the highlights real fast. And all right, we're game recap real fast. Here we go. Here we go. MITEK pulling out an insane 1.2 million. And ITOKIOO bringing out 548,000. That's a whopping, like, what, 1.8 mil? Quick math right there. Unfortunately, SADE and Ice falling to the enemy teams on TV station, both having a 0 extracted point value. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. SADE finding another antenna.
That's great. Anyways.
But, wait, it just said extraction failed? Did he get dropped immediately after that? MITEK dealing with a squad out in quarantine hallway side. This was Ice when he was holding out underneath recording studio. This is also where he was dealing. He got hit with an impact nade. And then dealing with a player right there, blinded by the flashlight, getting dropped at the last second. Such a rough map, but we do have to realize on TV station and Armory, players are going to be rolling very heavy. MITEK fighting it out in that waiting area, holding out, waiting for that elevator extract to close, that 796,000 extract. This is SADE's death right here, dealing with that enemy team that had run off to the right. Is that person's teammate pushing out, following up, and making sure that they cleaned up that kill for him. All right, this is ITOKIOO waiting for that elevator extract, holding out what he could, but this is unfortunately where we did see him get dropped at the last second right there. All right, and here we go. The overall recap, as we can see here, MITEK taking the win with a total extract value on himself alone, almost 1.2 mil. Oh, sorry, almost 2 mil. 1.9 mil extract on MITEK alone. SADE bringing it up with 792,000. ITOKIOO with a total of 596,000. And unfortunately for this time, on this Rivals event for ICE, he ran into a lot of enemy teams, and especially on farm, ran into coverts as well. Unfortunately, not being able to make it out on any extracts on this run. But you know what? That is the nature of the game. You know, we're going to come across enemy players, covert spawns, and a normal. But that's how it is, right? That's the game that we know and love. But all right, chat. That was the event. What did you guys think of the event? How did everybody feel about everybody's weapon choice, the engagements that were happening from everybody? What's your thoughts on that? That was some insane combat that we got to see. And just the comeback that ES had after that kind of a deficit, you know, like as I said before, you know, things were definitely leaning towards EN at the start of the event, but things insanely swung the other way. Like TV station just changed everything right there. But all right, with that being said, in just a little bit, we're going to be hopping over to an interview once again with Ice and SADE. We're going to get to talk to them just a little bit more. But yeah, chat, what did you guys think of the event today? MITEK for the MITEK pulled through, man. MITEK, like that was insane. I was not expecting things to swing as crazy as they did. Like TV station, you know that anything is possible, right? Like the amount of things that you're going to be able to find, things that people have taken, but that was insane. All right, here we go. We're going to talk with Ice and SADE real quick.
Yo.
How's it going, you two? Hello. Unfortunately, EN did not pull through. How are you guys feeling?
I got trolled, bro. I ate a face shot from behind of my head, you know, like how is that even possible? I ate a face shot, like this is my face, right? This is face. I don't know it wrong, right? And I ate a shot from here, and somehow I was playing against like real pros, you know. They can curve the ball, curve bullets, you know, like somehow it curved it, and it ended up in my face, bro. How is that even possible?
It curved it just enough. It just passed your head and just like immediately whipped around.
Dude, even Messi cannot do that. No cap. Even Messi cannot do that, you know, like dude is a genius, bro. Dude is a genius. Maybe it was a ricochet, I don't know, from the wall, I don't know, but it kinda messed my momentum, you know, and it was not going.
Yeah.
It was already going bad for me in TV. Then that happened. I was like, oh, bruh. My followers know that I have some problem with face shots, you know, being a face magnet,
okay.
Bullet magnet, yeah. With the hitboxes, especially with the hitboxes.
Yeah.
So it was enough for me to throw it, you know. And the second match, it was a weird one, and I lost, you know. No win today.
That's all right, man. That's all right. You know, we pick ourselves up. It's the nature of the game. We pick ourselves up and we get right back into it, right? And Ice, what about you, man? How was your experience today?
It was explosive, man. It was explosive. The thing is that I was doing squad wipes and I'm just getting third-partied, bro. Like Arena Breakout in a nutshell. I'll do a 1v3 in farm, and then a covert came through. And then I pushed inside Armory, found the vase, and then my guy was teleporting in front of me. Like, I just couldn't hit my shots because he was literally teleporting. And then in Armory, in TV station, it was just gone. I decided to snipe in TV. Oh yeah, I did a 1v2 in TV. And then on the last, there was a third party that came through, and then they hit me with an impact, a really good impact. Actually.
Yeah, they hit you with the impact.
I was like, you know what?
Fight that was happening.
Yeah, did you see that? Did you see that one? Yeah, and I was just like, I'm not going to hide. I'm just going to push him. Yeah, that's it. I don't know whatever the hell they called. Yeah. The thing is, like, I knew I didn't have a strong chance of winning the tourney because I'm hella rusty and I'm not a good looter. I'm not gonna lie, I am probably the worst looter in Arena Breakout. But I just I thought I'd give it a go and just do like some crazy stuff, really, like I normally do on stream, and just make sure that the viewers are entertained regardless of the outcome. So that was my main priority. Just make sure that whoever's watching me and your POV has fun. That was my main thing. Who won?
Awesome. That's awesome, man. Unfortunately, I do have to say that MITEK did win. Okay. They made an insane comeback on TV station. Like, I think one of his runs, like total for MITEK was like alone was like 1.9 mil across everything. You guys like. Ian did have a nice lead after farm. They kind of ES kind of made a little bit comeback during Armory, but TV station is where they really made up that point total. But Ice and SADE, both of you, thank you so much for your time, just being here, hanging out with us, and just talking after the event. Thank you once again.
My
you guys, both of you guys did amazing.
Thanks for the cast.
GG's.
Thanks for the cast.
Fun. Thank you. Catch you later.
All right.
Peace.
Thank you very much, guys.
See you guys. Bye-bye.
All right. And that wraps up today's Golden Lions Legion Rivals event. Once again, the Loot Battle Showcase. Congratulations out to both MITEK and ITOKIOO for claiming this win. And once again, another Rivals event where ES does take the victory. But overall, I've got to say, from both teams, it was amazing. Like, the amount of plays, the amount of PvP fights that we got to watch, the strategy and the combat that was happening, and we even got to see a thermal get lost on Armory. I'm sorry to MITEK for losing that thermal. However, the amount of loot that you pulled out on today's event alone, you made that up already. But chat, I gotta hand it out to you guys after this. What did you guys think of today's event? Like, what's your thoughts? How did you guys enjoy the event? What did you think of the combat? All of that. I want your feedback. I want your thoughts. W event. Hey, thank you so much once again, Ice. GG's. What's up, Juggernaut? VX W. Hey, let's go. It was a fun event. It was a very fun event. GG's to Ice and SADE, yes. GG's to Ice and SADE. However, GG's out to MITEK and ITOKIOO as well. Both of them did an amazing job. But yes, with that, it looks like we are going to be wrapping things up. Once again, my name is Hyperkind. Thank you, everybody, for checking out today's Golden Lions Legion event. Thank you once again. And we hope to see you here for the next event. Take care, everybody.